Hello, my cookies. Today we are going to make sin on a plate. Lord, please forgive me, but I have to show my cookies how to make this delicious cheesesteak stuffed lasagna. Let's do it. I don't like to boil lasagna, so I want to show you guys this easy little trick. You just take a baking dish and lay your lasagna sheets out, and then you pour some hot water on top and let them sit there for about 20 to 25 minutes. And these are regular lasagna noodles. These aren't the no boil kind. So we're just going to let them soak while we work on the other components of this dish. I'm using sirloin steaks today and they are frozen. I just popped them in the freezer for about 30 minutes only because it makes it so much easier to thinly slice them when they're frozen. Just slice them as thin as you possibly can and then leave them out to set at room temperature because you never want to cook a frozen or cold steak. When that's done, add some oil to your cast iron skillet and get it good and hot. And then we're going to sear our steak in 2 different batches. Don't want to crowd the pan. I kept the seasoning really simple, just salt and pepper. And if you notice, there's still some pink in my steak. I don't want to overcook it because we still have to bake it. So just remove it once it's almost cooked, just like a minute per side. Then we're going to add in some bell pepper and just sprinkle a little bit of salt on them to get them to release that moisture. After about a minute or 2 of sauteing those bell peppers, add in your onions and just move them around until they're nice and brown. Now turn off the heat, add your steak back in and set it aside. Let's work on the sauce. Throw some butter in a saucepan and let it melt. Now add your minced garlic and saute for 30 seconds. Sprinkle in your flour and then stir it for about 1 minute to get rid of that flour taste. Pour in your half and half and keep stirring, so we don't want it to stick, and as it heats up it's going to thicken. Once it starts to thicken, add in your provolone cheese and also some shredded mozzarella cheese and stir it all together until it melts. Salt and pepper is cool, it's alright, but I'm a Creole seasoning kind of gal, so once you season it to taste, turn off the heat. In a bowl we're going to add some softened cream cheese, some more mozzarella cheese. Add the steak and the vegetables in, but leave 1/4 of the mixture to the side for later. Now my favorite part, ladle in some of that sauce on top. And we gotta have a little bit of Italian seasoning. Now mix it all together well. When it looks like slop, you know you did it right. Our lasagna is ready, it's done soaking, so drain them and pat them dry. Grab your baking dish and ladle some of that sauce on the bottom and spread it out. Now we're going to fill each one of our lasagna noodles with about a tablespoon of filling and spread it out. Roll it up and place it seam side down in your baking dish. Now top it with the slices of provolone. Pour the rest of that sauce on top evenly. Spread it out. Cover it in foil and then bake on 375 for 25 minutes. Then take it out, uncover it, and add the rest of your meat and veggies on the top. Lastly, add more of that mozzarella cheese on top. Then we're going to place it back into the oven uncovered for about 15 minutes or until it's nice and melted and bubbly. Like this. But don't cut into it now. Wait 10 minutes or you will burn up the roof of your mouth. But cookies, that is it for our cheesesteak stuffed lasagna. The recipe link will be down there in the description box. I hope you try this and enjoy it. Thank you so very much for watching, cookies. I love cooking for you guys. So be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a recipe. It's time to eat. Until next time, be blessed.